welcome to the All In Alliance Poker Podcast. I'm the mayor of Pokertown, Lee McDonald Jr.
Chris, the house with Mancy.
The king, a.k.a. Marty.
Andi Lantickner.
So Mr. Ryan Brennan-Stool's joining us. Thank you for joining, Ryan. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
And so this is our first episode of season 2. We just started a new chapter in our poker league. We are now on chapter 8, formerly called seasons. We decided to name it chapter now. So it's chapter 8. And it's now a singles league, formerly doubles. We actually haven't done our doubles final table yet. So we're going to do that. Is that this upcoming Sunday, Chris?
Yeah.
It is? All right. We're going to probably do a finale episode, one that comes around probably either that Sunday night. Maybe we'll go live for the first time. So y'all will actually hear us live and probably just bullshit. And will be the most awkward podcast out there. But I figured, maybe we'll make it fun too. So, or maybe we can get like Marcia and Andi, maybe join up as a team and be like commentators. I don't know if y'all will be up for that, but I figured, since y'all are hosts of the podcast and the rest of us will be in the tournament, that if y'all wanted to kind of commentate and say, oh, this guy's playing like shit and stuff like that.
Not to twist the knife or anything, that we didn't make the final table, so thanks for that.
I did not want to highlight that part. You didn't have to do that. But yeah, so no knife twisting. But if y'all would like to do that, I think that would be a cool idea. Not to put you on the spot or anything, but but yeah, so that is this Sunday. Now, Chris, one of the questions we had was what time is going to be the final table for chapter 7?
All right, so
Are you asking a magic 8-ball or what the fuck is that for?
week 5.
Who's talking?
I don't know. I'm right here. Hold on.
Oh, you're asking the boss. Oh,
Are you
the boss?
Are you with your H&R Block agent or what?
No, I'm looking at the calendar. I'm talking to myself.
So, and you're answering yourself?
Yeah. So June 7th is ideal.
What? Wait.
No, for the duos finale.
Finale. It's not the singles. The duo.
Wait, why are y'all talking about that? Y'all already know the date for that. Why
No,
not?
we don't.
We're verifying. Our listeners are going to show up and be an audience. Thank you,
Wait,
Chris.
you say you don't know? I could literally send you a screenshot of the date.
Oh, it's in the chat? Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me look that up.
Hey, Cindy Sue from Phoenix is asking. So fucking tell us the date.
It's
Jesus
May 18th
Christ.
for the duo.
You didn't even put it in the website. Where's the website link?
I updated the blog. Don't worry.
It's May 18th for the duo one.
What time?
It's normally on Sunday, so I prefer I like to have it at 2 o'clock.
All right.
2 o'clock?
I
don't know if anybody else is down.
All right, guys. Who wants to have a brunch finale? Let's go.
Yeah. I like Saturdays at 7, but we can't do Saturdays.
Why not?
Lee, you know why.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
You always forget.
Never mind. So Sunday then.
Yeah.
Now, I was thinking we didn't have a finale for our previous season 1, and I'd like to be able to go live, but we don't have any commentators. Well, I wanted Andi
like a little friend
to do it since they're also the host of the podcast, but I would like for the girls to do it. I know one girl's here, Andi. Would you be available this Sunday to commentate for us?
I'll check my schedule.
Okay. If that's available, I appreciate that. I think.
Hey, Mike.
Are you guys important enough to take away my Sunday with my boyfriend?
Mike just texted me and said you're good to go.
Yeah.
Come along. In fact, we encourage them to come along. Okay.
All right, so we'll figure that out.
Yeah, it got quiet.
I'm
going to take the silence as a definitive not sure.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, he was my excuse. Now I got nothing. See, exactly.
Mike wanted to golf that day anyway, so.
But yeah, if it doesn't work, Andi, that's fine. I mean, we'll figure something out.
Okay, cool. So are we talking about last week or what are we doing here?
We're talking about next week. We're going to go into last week here in a second. But we're talking about setting up.
I know. Let's get going and do
somebody's antsy.
I know.
Is it like sexy time?
Oh.
Maybe. Wouldn't you like to know?
I mean, that's what
Well, fucking mute it and get after it. Let's go.
That's what I'm asking.
Oh.
Every day is sexy time in this house.
Dang.
Damn. That should take a left turn quick.
What did I just come into?
Yeah, you don't want to know.
It's already been there. It's already been taken there.
Yeah.
Andy's trying to figure out if she wants to mute while she gets a quickie in.
Oh yes, please mute us.
All right, Marcia, introduce yourself.
I am Maserati. I'm ready to win.
Right, I love that Maserati. So we just been discussing the duos finale. We haven't done a finale episode of the podcast, so some of the ideas we were talking about is possibly going live that Sunday. It's going to be the actual play is going to be Sunday at 2:00.
Okay.
And we're thinking of going live on the podcast, but we need two people to kind of like be commentary. So they would just talk about the hands while people are listening.
That would be fun.
And we're hoping that the two remaining hosts that are on the podcast, which would be yourself and Andy, would be able to do it. So if you're available, would you be able to commentate as we play during the live finale?
I cannot. I'll be in Vegas. Remember?
Well, if you had to have an excuse, that's a hell of a good one. So being in Vegas, I
would totally be there. That's a lot of fun.
I would rather be in Vegas as well, and then that can get a sub for me. But anyhow, I'm stuck here playing. But yes, that's awesome. So good luck when you do go. I still want to get somebody to commentate. So if anybody available, Ryan, I know I'm putting you on the spot.
How about Sunday the 18th?
It's this upcoming Sunday, the 18th. Yes.
The Sundays are tough with me, but if I can make it happen, I would do it.
Yes, I think that'd be awesome. So, but if it doesn't, that's no problem. We got a lot to choose from, but I definitely want to pick you guys first. So you and Andy would be the first two commentary people to pick. So, all right. So that is our setup for the podcast. That's going to be for season 1 of our podcast, not the chapter. That'll be our finale this Sunday at 2:00. So I'll send everybody a link that wants to listen. All right. So now down to business. Chapter 8 of our Poker League, the All In Alliance. We just had our first week that we did. We have posted the official standings. And Chris, or you or Marty or anybody, Andy, if they want to go ahead and go over those standings.
Did Chris fall asleep?
That's why I didn't want to pick Chris.
The standings is a shocker to all of us. So the people who should be in the top aren't in the top, and people who are in the top shouldn't be in the top. So yeah.
Okay.
Starting with Chris.
Tell us how you really feel, bro. Hey, can I say something before you get down? Go down this rabbit hole real quick. So, man, I was blown away with the amount of talent that we have in this league this season or this chapter. So whoever makes it to the final in this chapter, episode, week, fucking whatever we do is going to mess us up. But anyway, whoever makes the final is going to be a tough final. So
it's going to be a heated, stressful table.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Gears.
I was thinking the same thing, Marty. Like, especially your table that night, that table was the hot table. Me and Jeremiah were saying, okay, that's table 1. Our table's 2. And then the table 3 was up where we're up by the TV. That was table 3 of the skill level. And I was like, dude, that your table was hot. Like,
it was tough.
It was hot.
Yeah.
Like, you're so hot.
Great. We got Paris Hilton on the call or what?
That's what it sounded like.
All right. So first place, we have our new member, Robert. Congratulations, Robert.
He's a member?
Our new member. He just started this season.
Oh, member code for something else?
No, member. He's a new member that joined the group.
Oh, yeah, I member.
You remember?
You member.
No, I said member. Not
you are a
member. He's a new member.
Oh,
So how did you meet him? Where did you find Robert at?
I didn't meet him. It was Lee.
Oh, Lee brought him. Okay.
I brought in a bunch of new folks from our Beaver League that I play on Wednesdays and Mondays and Saturdays. Man, those fuckers are good. They are really good. And just to name off a few, we got Robert, who's in first currently. Josue, he's in third. Sue is kind of both because Chris has known Sue and Gino for a long time.
Yeah, they're family.
But they also frequent the bar leagues as well quite often. So she's kind of a part of that. And then Stephanie is also a part of it. So we got about 4 or 5 players that come from the bar league. We had a lot more that Friday night too when we had a singles tournament. But I'm sorry, back to
you're good.
Standing.
So Robertson first, 27. Peyton second, which is good. Josue, I mean, go figure. I mean, he was my first pick to win it all. 21. Chris Saunders played conservative as always. 20. What place? B, the most conservative guy in the world. 5th place. 18. Michael, fake Marty.
Fake Marty. Chris.
The cutoff, 17. And then right below that, 7th place, Lee.
Yeah.
15. 8th place, my daddy.
Oh my God.
Eddie.
9th place, Marcia.
Marcia.
Mm-hmm. And below Marcia is me. 10th place.
Ugh.
You wish.
Plus 11.
Good. And there
We got nervous. Look.
11th place below me is Andy.
I'm thinking about it for a second.
Andy, plus 10.
You got
Again, you wish.
Andy Lane.
He's got a sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah, he does. If it's not an ice cream sandwich, you don't want it.
Andy.
It has to be ice cream sandwich, double fudge.
Oh God.
Below Andy, Jeremiah, the kid, plus 9. Tied for 12th is Ryan, plus 9. 14th, Ronnie, plus 8. 15th, Sue, plus 6. Keen Marty's tied for 15th with Sue, plus 6. 17th is Will I Am, plus 4. 18th is Gabe, our previous winner, plus 3. 19th,
Gabe, what's going on with Gabe?
Stephanie, plus 2. And then Gino, last place, plus 1.
Oh, yeah, he was the first one out.
Dude, Gino, he will surprise you. I know he didn't have his best night the first night. When you see his best, you'll realize he's really, really good. All right, so that was the standings. We've got 4 more weeks of this chapter. So every week is like hella important. So if you're on the bottom, you've got to make a move this week. Stephanie, I'm calling you out. You're still on top in the duos league, and it wasn't your night that night. I know you took a really bad beat. I think wasn't Marty the one that did the bad beat?
Call him flag on that play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you saying Marty took out Stephanie?
I think he did. Well, who was it that took her out, Marty?
No, Robert did. Robert took her out.
No, Lee took out Stephanie.
No, Robert did.
Robert did.
Robert took her out because he made an all-in bet. And Marty, you may remember the details a bit better. What happened?
So no, I actually don't remember. I don't remember. It was a 7-2. I know that, but I don't remember how. She took it. She had.
I have written down.
Yeah,
I have written down.
We're at on a 7-2.
I did eventually take her down and steal her soul from Robert, but Robert was the one that did the dirty work. He went in, and she had him covered by just a little bit. And he went all in on 7 deuce, but he had a pair of 7s, and she had ace high, I think.
Yeah, she had ace. She had ace high.
Yeah.
Well,
and
everything. Lee loses a point.
What?
I put Lee took out Stephanie.
No, I did. I told you that she had him covered. But so when he went all in and she called, she still had chips left.
Well, that's not taking her out then. Robert didn't take her out then.
Robert didn't take her out. I did.
Oh, but
bad luck or whatever. But
yeah.
Well, hold on. She's correcting it now. Oh, no, she did say Robert did take her out. Okay, so yeah, your standings are right. So
Pair of shoes on the river.
don't rely on a 40-year-old man to
No, I have it. I have to take away a point from Lee. So Lee is down a point now.
No, fuck support.
That is the mayor, sir.
So
Exactly. Thank you.
So I had to take a point. So Lee officially has 1 left point.
Are you being serious?
I put Lee took out Stephanie on him.
Well, wait a minute.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. I don't know if you know this, but we're on a live podcast. Can you stop doing plumbing work right now in your house?
What do you mean? I'm right here. I'm not doing nothing.
Jesus Christ.
So Lee is plus 15. He's still in 7th place, but he's plus 15 to 16.
Oh, well, we'll have to go to the challenge flag on that one.
What? You just said Stephanie said Robert took her out. Did you not say that, Lee?
Let me see. What does it say?
Did that what she said? Stephanie, who took you out? Robert?
I could have swore that she had Robert covered, but I don't know.
He said Robert.
Okay, she said Robert, so Lee loses a point. There.
Let's ask Robert on that. Let's ask Robert. That's all.
Okay, why not the person who got taken out?
Well, right. I mean, she's half of who got taken out. So let's ask the other half.
Hey, did anybody bail Robert out from Saturday? So we can't even ask him.
The cop showed up on Friday. We had a tournament on Friday night, and the cop showed up. He was the lone black guy there. He was not arrested. No, he was not arrested. But he was the one that said that if the cops show up, he's going to duck and run for cover because he'll be the only one that winds up dead. So I said, no, Robert, we'll protect you.
So what happened on Friday, Chris?
God.
Yeah, might as well get into it now.
Let's go ahead and get into it. So, Chris, who brought the moonshine?
Steph said y'all got litty titty.
Oh yeah, we did for sure. Stephanie, I think I gave her a gummy.
Oh, was it? Okay, well, we don't want to disclose that information, but yeah, we had some fun and the legal gummy. That's
Some vitamins.
Yeah, I bought the
Grown-up vitamins.
exactly.
I bought moonshine for us, and it was having a fun night. Bars open, good weather, music loud.
To 11.
And then around 11:30, we see a cop pull up to the garage door. No, not running lights or anything, just all dark in the shadows like Batman.
No, they had the lights on.
I didn't see no lights.
Yeah, they had the lights on. I saw it.
I didn't see it.
They had the lights, and they parked at the end of the street to cover any drunk drivers.
I love how there were two people that were there, and they both have different fucking stories. That's right. Like, Ryan and I could have come up with the same scenario. Ryan, you remember what happened? Let me tell my part.
Yeah, so SWAT team rolled in a couple of hours
After they threw Chris to the ground, took the ice cream out of his hand.
Could have let them do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So who won the night? Who won the night on Friday?
It was a guy that brought the Lee brought in Miles, and then Lee took third, and then second place was
Robert again. He had a good back
night.
But yeah, that Friday night, I brought in a bunch of bar people from the Beaver League. So it was at least 60-40 bar people. And we had Miles there. We had Joe there, the girl. She had, well, Chris will tell you. But and we had Phil there that likes Philadelphia Eagles. We had...
Wait, his name is Phil, and he likes the Philadelphia Eagles?
That's the only way I remember him is that. Yeah,
all right, my bad.
Phil, and he loves the Philadelphia Eagles, but he's not from Philly, so I can't say Phil from Philly. And, but yeah, Miles was the one who is a very good bar poker player. He won the night, but it was close, though. It was like, I think he had 490K, Robert had 470, and I had 440. So it was all close. I was like, fuck, we needed, because it was a time tournament. So we stopped it at a certain time, which was way after we should have. But if we had another like 30 minutes, I was going to make my move.
Robert's an interesting player. He knocked me out. He had a pair of jacks. I went all in on an ace. I was running full tilt a little bit. We weren't getting any, it was all low card play at that table. And then I had ace jack and I went all in and he had.
We had all straight cards the whole hand. Every time.
Yeah, the ace hit, and then I got excited, and then that jack came around the corner, and it really kind of stressed me out. I almost flipped the whole table on Robert's broken leg or whatever. So
yeah, you almost flipped the table for another reason, though. Didn't you have a good hand on one of those?
Yeah, but I had no hands under the table at that one. That was the straight flush. That was working on. Yeah, that was exciting. I gave the whole thing away. Like I said, instant hard on right when that card came out. So
whoa,
no, that's accurate. I'm dead ass serious. Yeah,
it raised the table up like
it did. I moved the cup holder right underneath me. So
all right, red card flag.
Red card flag. First round pick flag on that one. Yeah, exactly. So Marty didn't have the best night at his table, and actually I was at his table too. I didn't have the best night myself. I came later and then
too early.
Yeah, exactly, too early. But
that's what she said.
And then I went into Andy's table, and then that's when fake Marty busted me. But Andy, what happened at y'all's table?
You ask the drunk girl this every time. I have no idea.
Oh, come on. You got to remember something. What happened earlier?
She saw 2 cards and that's it.
All I know is we had really low cards the whole freaking time. Like I didn't start catching anything until about halfway through.
What was your best hand? That was you and Marcia at that table.
Andy, it was the hand right before break, and then you got me on that one, and that's what kind of...
Yeah, I think it was a full house, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I ended up getting a couple other good hands later on, but they were also pretty much low cards.
Yeah.
So the cards weren't making it for you, huh?
No, I mean, I ended up getting a flush at one point. I think I got a straight too, but it was like not great.
Oh, well, blame the...
So what was that? Yeah, what was the high hand at y'all's table?
I think it was my full house, wasn't it?
Don't remember.
I remember Peyton was at that table.
I got
Michael.
a vote also towards the end because
Sue, Gino.
you out, Lee. Whenever you came, we played a couple hands, and then I'm the one who busted you.
You did. You busted me. Rightfully so, though, because you had the way better hand than I did. I think.
So if we're talking about hands, I want to talk about the hand, Marty.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's one.
The hand.
Why are you saying it like that, Chris?
Yeah, Chris, you sound like such a creeper every time you talk.
Getting a little emotional. Voice got really deep right there.
I wanted to see. I wasn't there at the table. So can you please elaborate how you happened to stumble on a straight flush?
Yeah, so
Straight flush, wasn't it?
No, there was an ace on there, but it was a spade. So I had the jack and the king in my hands. Lotto was in with play with
Jacking.
Huh?
I was about to say it. No, it's
after that hand. I wouldn't be surprised if I did. I went in the bathroom.
Yeah, after he got the hand, he was definitely jacking off.
What suit was it?
Yeah, it was clubs.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I was in, and then I think Robert had a pair of. I think he had a pair of jacks again. He had a pair of jacks twice against me that night. So he had a pair of jacks. He was holding on to it, and I had, like I said, Jack King. The flush came. I was one away from the flush at the beginning, and then I caught the ace was on the river, but I caught it on the, like I said, after that front, and he was betting into it. So I was he was betting into me, and right when I saw him pulling his chips out is when, like I said, the whole table went full tilt instead of me going full tilt. So once that happened, like I said, you can't hide that very well. I mean, I tried my best, but that's the best hand I've had. I haven't had a good hand like that in a long time. So
that was the first time I'd ever seen that. I can see it flush.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Lee, you were next to Robert. Was he saying anything?
No, he was pretty much quiet. He got to be low stack right after that hand, and then that's when he got the 7 deuce against Stephanie and put her all in, and
that changed. That changed it all for him.
That she got eliminated by Robert because he was low stack for a minute. And then he got back into it when he won the hand against Steph. Because I'm pretty sure she stuck around a little longer afterwards, and then I stole the bounty from her. So I'm pretty sure. So we're going to have to ask Robert on that one. Now, Chris, you were at the third table, weren't you?
Yep.
Okay, so what happened at that table?
Man, who was hot? Ronnie was hot.
Ronnie was hot.
Yeah, Ronnie was hot. The kid was on fire. He was trailing and then knockout, and then he was just going all in. He went all in probably 9 times.
He got low stack and doubled up.
Yeah. He doubled up.
Nice.
Went back down, doubled up.
Yeah, aces 3 times.
Yeah.
Wow. He lost his life and lost a stack.
How did you do, Ryan?
So Marty, your hand though was what, the second or third hand of the night, right?
No, this was no. The folks. So Gabe went 100 in on 7 deuce off the jump. That's what caused me to do that all in off the jump. That was the very first hand of the day, and so he put 100,000 in, and I called all in with ace king suited. So and I ended up winning because it didn't make sense to me. I mean, I don't know if you had a 7 deuce. I don't know if I would have gone in that aggressive. That was just me. But I will tell you this though, Gabe and we both had a catastrophe hand that Robert pulled. We didn't see the 4th diamond come on the board, so we both had king 9 for a straight, and we both hit the straight. And I go, oh shit, I didn't see that 5th diamond. He looked over at me and said, shit, I didn't see that diamond either. He was pissed off because that's what put him out. He lost that flush, but he was freaking livid about it. And I was like, dude, they didn't. He's like, I can't believe this. He was just really frustrated about that call, right? And so I said, man, look, it just happens. It happened to both of us on the same exact play. Like I didn't see that diamond. I promise. I don't know what I was.
So it would have been a chop pot.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Marcia, remember I folded on the fifth card flop.
Oh my God.
I folded it straight.
That was
I didn't see it on the board.
Wow.
Yeah. It sucks how that happens, actually. And it happens a lot more than we care to admit, which sucks.
Yeah,
Like,
shit. Come on the board.
How did I not see that?
Yeah, well, Stephanie was asking, she's a great player. And she was asking kind of about her call. She said, I had an idea that he had 7-2. Wouldn't you have called? And I told her, I was like, look, yeah, you got to take a chance. Sometimes you're just feeling it, and it's ace high. There was nothing paired on the board. And then he paired the twos, that's unlucky, but you got to take it. I mean, sometimes when you're on tilt, you got to take a chance. So, yeah. And she had him beat. I mean, a pair of twos, that's just unlucky. So, yeah, I was ready to throw the white flag in as soon as I lost my flush. I was like, man, but Gabe actually had to throw his white flag in.
Yeah, he did. And so back to Ryan. Ryan, how did you do that night at the table? You were with Chris and you were with the kid and Ronnie. And how did it go over there?
Yeah, it was a rough night, not great hands, but, I just tried to survive. Once the blinds got to about 10-20, I had to try to make a move and, just didn't catch it. I was lucky enough to get past our table and got to the second table. I think I doubled up off of Robert very early on when I got to that table. And then the next hand, I lost to Robert. So, I lost to the ace. I think I had an ace jack or ace 10. He had a king, a queen. No, he had a queen 4, I think. But he said,
"Oh Jesus!"
But it was suited. He said he loved the suited hands. So
they all say,
yeah. So
no, Robert says he plays suited hands always.
Yeah. So I have my pick for sure for my first one out. So just
wow. Coming on strong. Nice. I love it.
I like it.
3-2.
But it was all right. I mean, I wish I would have saw more hands, but
yeah, we're going to fix that this week. So hopefully we can encourage enough people that we'll have 2 decks instead of 1, and we'll be able to get a lot more hands in. So my prediction is this tournament's going to end way earlier than it normally would.
I hope so. I hate survivors.
All right, Chris, go for it.
Right now?
Yes, bro. Jesus. Fucking. Hey, guys, if you don't know, this is our first time podcast host, Chris, here. He's been doing it for 19 chapters on 36 episodes of 40 weeks. So,
but there's people.
For fuck's sake.
There are people in the room.
God, Chris.
You want me to probe Ryan with girls in the room?
Well, I mean, if you can get the name right.
Ryan?
Put their eye mask on.
Are present.
Girls, you guys don't mind, do you?
Nope.
Okay.
As long as I don't have to watch.
Hi. Welcome to Chris Probes a Guest. Ryan, welcome to the Probe Center, where you're going to get nice and loose and warmed up and juicy. Now, we're going to ask you some questions that are personal, sentimental, and probably freaky. And just give us the honest answer, okay?
You got it.
You got to stuff them out.
Yeah. Now, let's get into history. What started your whole poker liking, gaming?
So my personal poker kind of started. It was young. So my grandfather played professionally in Vegas. He lived in Carlsbad, New Mexico, but would travel twice a month to Vegas and go and play at Binion's.
What was his name?
Jerry Lee Poker, right? Jerry Lee Poker.
His name was Cecil Brennistel, but they had a nickname. His nickname was the Blind Man from Carlsbad.
That's badass. I love it.
So why he got that nickname was he was legally blind. Now he could still see, but legally blind, so he couldn't drive.
This is in Oklahoma. That's right, California.
Yeah, so he played.
Isn't that a movie, Ryan? Legally Blind? Oh, it's Legally Blonde. My bad.
Yeah, you're close.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Guys.
he played a lot of 5-card poker, high low. Actually, Binion Brothers, the owners of that hotel, offered him his buy-in at the first ever World Series of Poker to learn Texas Hold'em, but he said they wanted to put him up in Vegas for about a month, and he decided he didn't want to do that because he, and everything. So, yeah, they offered him to post his first bounty kind of, for it, but he didn't do it. But he was a good player. He was a double master, psychology and mathematics. So,
Dang.
yeah, he is a smart guy. He was a teacher, did a lot of stuff for the state of New Mexico, and I kind of learned that stuff from him. So, as a family, playing with him, he would understand his blinds and how long he would play, and he would, every time the family got together, he would say, "Hey, I've got $100 cash." When this was 25 years ago, he would say $100 cash if anybody can beat me, and nobody saw that $100 bill ever.
Dang.
That's pretty neat.
That's pretty cool.
But as far as personally, I really started probably in college, 18. Jumped on party poker, at 18.
Oh, that's what I started on too.
Yeah.
I love that site.
It was great, man. It was Chris Moneymaker.
Yep.
Really got
That was 2003.
It was. He got me involved. Watched that World Series.
I did too. That was my first one.
Played on party poker, and
2003,
I think it took me about a year, and my biggest tournament within that year, I think it was a $10 buy-in with 1,300 entries, and I placed third.
Wow. What was the payout?
Yeah, 1,300.
I think it was about 1,200, 1,300. But as a college graduate at that age, I thought I won the lottery. So
Yeah, I bet you did.
so from then on, it was like all of our buddies, we were trying to play any kind of cash game tournament we could.
So fast track it to now, and you played at Marty's house before you started the league, or did you stop playing poker for a couple of years?
Well, the way I've been playing, it seems like I stopped playing since I won that tournament when I was 19. Because I have not been playing good. No, but yeah, over the years, when I've known Marty, he lives down the street from me, and we would have probably little poker games every 3 months, something like that.
When I host, I included him. Him and I host together. So every time we put a game on, it's Ryan and I hosting. So it's sometimes at his house, sometimes at my house, and it's just kind of, like I said, it's been a thing since he started, right? So we moved in next to each other. So
yeah, and honestly, we would kind of struggle to find people sometimes. We're like, hey, let's get a game next weekend, and
yep,
it's unbelievable now seeing what it's become and this group of friends that we have, because if you can't find a poker game on any given night, you're not reading your text messages there.
Yep.
You're not doing something right.
I remember that night me and Marty got together and said, "Hey, I'm going to bring a bunch of people over," and we kind of invaded that house, and I think that's when we first met Andi.
Yeah.
She was dominating that night, Andi. I remember you sat at that table across.
Yeah, she was lead, but then me and you double team her.
The film is railting.
Challenge flag. You guys threw all your money.
I was.
Oh yeah,
Been a challenge flag. That might. Yeah. That's like all yellow flags on the field.
Dirty laundry.
Flag City, yes. So, but yeah, we brought Chris. How many did we bring? We brought our own.
So Chris, Tina, Eric, Peyton, Lee, myself, Jakey, 7, plus Gino, 8.
Oh damn, y'all rolling deep.
We did.
Yeah.
We brought the house that day.
They came in and they didn't say anything.
Ryan, how did y'all feel? Like, what the fuck?
That's why we had 3 tables that night. When we brought them, and Marty said, "Bring them." I brought them. Then
Yep.
Yeah.
We weren't scared.
And who took first? Who took second? Who took third?
We don't. Hey, we don't remember, nor do we care. It's not a competition. It was a friendly game that night, sir. Thank you.
They had no idea, Chris. They had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, so
it was fun time.
I should have won that game.
You should have. You should have. So out of our whole group that we brought, we were in the final four. But Andi was the one that was not a part of the group at the time.
Well, she was a bubble.
And we all three said it was almost set up weird because there's like all three of us sat on the same side of the table, and then there's Andi on the opposite side.
I thought
Because I need my booster seat because I'm not tall enough to reach the table.
I thought you knew when I said, "Hey, use one
book over there for you, Andi."
What?
I brought a phone book over there for you to sit on.
Oh yeah,
That's perfect.
And Michael was there too. Michael was at our final table along with Phil and his girlfriend from, was it Lubbock? Where are they?
Yeah, Philip and Misty are from Lubbock. Yeah, we had them. We had Mercedes and Norm were there from our other friends. Yeah, it was we had a big group of people there, and they like I said, they showed up 7 deep.
There was a guy at the final table that was to your left, Marty. Who was that guy?
To my left, that was Eric.
Eric, that's it. He needs to join us because he's tough.
He wants to join the league on Thursdays, but he's got his son every other Thursday, so it's hard for him.
Well, you know, don't bring him, son. Yeah,
he's too young to be up that late.
Yeah, he's little.
Oh, he's little.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
Well, but yeah, that night I remember I had to bust him because I had to check raise him and kind of fake him out, and I had King 4, he had Ace King, but there was only a king and a 4 on the board, and some other junk card, and that's when I snuck up on him and had to take him out. But he's damn good. He's really
a good player.
Yeah.
He has his own group of players, too, that he plays with as well.
I bet he does, because he was very impressive that night. So if we can get that group merged in with ours, I mean, the more the merrier.
And Marcia, you know where we need to roll deep to is the lodge. There's like 30 players up there every Wednesday.
I know. That's what Jeremiah told me.
Yeah, up to at the Moose Lodge and Farmers Branch.
My lodge, the other lodge.
Yeah, at the Moose Lodge and Farmers Branch, they have a pool tournament every Wednesday, and then they have poker every other Wednesday. And so that's where I took a pic
that you guys sent in the chat that had the kid playing in the background.
Yeah, that's where he's at. He's put in some work. So
schedule a day on Wednesday that they have it.
Dude, I'm down.
Hey, they have a whole big ballroom in the back that we can use. I told them before. I said, hey, if we do a poker tournament up here, we'll roll deep. And they're like, well, how many players? I said, we can bring 30 at least. And so they go, really? Well, we'll do a weekend tournament. We'll do a fundraiser. We'll do food and music. And I said, okay, we'll have to set that up. We'll get that going on the side note. So.
I like that. Yeah,
wearing our t-shirts.
Yeah,
awesome.
Exactly.
Don't you deal up there, Marcia, on Sundays?
No, that's the wrong place.
Oh, the wrong.
Yeah.
We can't. The kids aren't allowed at that one.
No, kids aren't allowed at where I work.
Well, maybe we could go there anyway.
Yeah, but let's go. Field trip. Who's got the bus?
Sorry, we got this.
You got some free coverage, George?
Yeah. Hey, we need to get an AIA flag.
There we go. Exactly.
Say my name.
Nice. I love it.
I'll make it. So sorry that we had distracted. Sorry for my little.
All right, Ryan. Here we go.
Keep rolling.
Flag on play.
Let's keep on bending down.
Jesus.
So, now, Ryan.
Rolling.
No, thank you. The film is not rolling for that shit.
Now, Ryan, you joined the season, what, 2 seasons ago or 1 season ago? Was that your first one? Or
I joined in late on the last
The last singles we had.
Yeah.
Well, going from there, how has your expectation been? How's it going so far? Like, what are you liking it? I mean, what keeps you, like, I know.
Honestly, I did not expect the players that you guys have. Like, so I thought it was like, okay, we're going in here. These guys are kind of low limit and amateurs, but the exact opposite is what happened. So very, very good players. You got a lot of, tight aggressive and then aggressive players. It's tough to judge them. That's what I love about the league. It's a challenge every week.
And every week you're at a different table too. Yeah. So
it's wild, man. But everybody's there to have fun and just play cards, which
nice. Well, that's awesome. Now That's awesome. I'm happy we're happy. We love Marty's friends. We're your family now. I love that one night on, I think it was the 4th week of duos. We sat right next to each other in the garage. Right, and we sat right next to each other, and that was the best night. That was a fun night. We were fucking shit talking. We're having fun. It was fun playing next to you. So now, what's your expectation in this singles event? I mean, how me and Marty both said that there's a lot of like heat in this league right now. And how's your expectation going so far?
Obviously, not happy with week 1 with my results, but I think it's a short league, 5-8. So I think you have to maintain. My position is just try to be consistent. I think is the biggest thing. Is play the right hands, take these spots that are given to you, and try to capitalize on those, because if you play wild and crazy, yeah, you can win first 1 week, but you're going to be in last place the next week. Right.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan, would you rather have a 10-week season or a 5-week?
For my style play, I probably do better long wise because I'm a little more reserved.
You like wide.
I think that does better, but I kind of like the short week because it challenges me in a different way. I'm more of a cash game player, but I'm trying to get back into this tournament play.
I hear you. I like, I understand. I mean, it does brought up, and a 10-week is fun, and it gives like a lot of underdogs ability to like, it's like the little engine could. It's a slow start, but then once it gets going.
That's me. Yeah. I'm the little engine that could.
Oh yeah.
So I might do a 10-week league next chapter. Keep a lookout for that one. But now with the new voting system that we're gonna post on this Thursday, you can just tell me your vote now. Like, are you all in favor of the 2 decks?
I love the 2 deck system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are you? And then the second vote is, are we going to pay out the top 7 instead of the top 6?
No, you already took a vote on that last week. You can't change it again.
I did, but people are bringing it up to me since we have 21 now. Could Joe join? We have 21.
To be fair, the last time we played the singles, we did have the top 7, right? So
we did, but we had 21 players because Joe, as of Friday, the girl, she joined.
You know Joe Andi. She's a little girl with glasses that play with us on Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, she's really good.
Yeah. So her name is Joe Andi?
No, it's
Joe Andi.
Joanne. It's actually Jessica, but she goes by Joe.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, she joined, so it makes our league officially 21. If we take 7, that'll be the 3rd of the field.
Yeah.
So I'll take a vote. I'm still going to take a vote.
I think it's a full vote, but
yeah, I'm still going to take a vote, but majority wins. But what was your vote on it, Thea?
I like the 1/3 kind of rule, and
so you're in for your favor for 7.
I would be okay with 7. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the difference in money? How much do you win 6 and how much do you win if you're 7?
No idea. Probably $30.
It'd be an extra $100 taken out of the pot.
Probably $30. So yeah, last place is always their money back. You always get your money back plus $20, $30. That's it.
Not last place, but the last.
Well, if you're talking final tables, like a final table of 6 versus 7.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mean.
Unless you tie with Michael and then go out fucking first, and then you don't get paid shit.
That's a different scenario, Marty.
Sorry, my bad, guys.
But if you say we pay out top 7, so guarantee 7th place will always be 120, always.
Mm-hmm. I like that because I'm in 7th right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are.
This is the weirdest probe I've ever heard in my life.
So now, Ryan, you're a married man with kids and all that.
Uh-oh.
So this is your last question. So playing poker and being around us and having a exotic time here playing poker.
Exotic.
And how your hard hand, feeling a nut flesh sometimes.
Feeling a nut?
So do you ever feel like when you win a good night of poker that you just feel like you're the man and you have to take it to your wife?
Oh my God.
Well, I see where you're going with this, Chris, and that may explain my play because I think I've been pokering too much at home. Just waiting for Thursday night, you know.
Nice.
Ryan, I was gonna say you have no idea where this is going with Chris, dude. You have no idea.
Yeah. Oh man. Because when I have the nuts at home, I always win.
No.
He's always gonna fall out.
Well played, sir. Well played.
He's always got it straight. And then he's got it flush.
Well,
Anyways.
thank you so much, Ryan, for being our guest of the week, and hey, I'm looking forward to you being in the top 7. So,
I hope I get there.
There you go.
What's up, guys? The Porcelain Corner back at it again. So today we're gonna start off with the picks for next week. Last week, unfortunately,
mine sounded better. He just jumped right into it.
You go like
because we don't have 8.5 minutes for you to get 3 words out of your mouth, Chris.
At least change my voice to sound like more like what's
a commentator.
Like
hey girls, welcome to welcome to Chris Probes the Guest. This isn't a fucking game show, Chris. Jesus Christ, it's a podcast. I like, by the way, if you've ever noticed, if Chris will ask a question and then he'll extend that last word for 3 minutes and then wait for the anticipation. And that's how he's like, all right, so anyway, back to it. So the Porcelain Corner is either going to start some shit, make people feel like shit. Last week, nobody got it. Nobody got the picks from last week. Chris was pretty close with 3rd place, Josue, and I came in a close second because Peyton finished second.
Fair. My lady didn't even join the team.
Oh,
that is true. So
I should get a review.
Yeah. All right, I'll give you bonus points for this week. So, Ryan, since you're the guest for this week, we're gonna you got to pick one winner and one first out, which is the loser of the week.
But it can't be you.
It can't be yourself, sir.
And this is no disrespect, but
this is no disrespect.
No, it is.
Unless you choose me, then fuck.
No. He won with the 7 deuce to stay strong. He's a wild card. He's a damn good player, but I have to go with Robert.
Oh,
he's been running hot. So, when you run hot, the cool engine's going to come. So, Robert, I'm going to take as my first out.
Nice. Okay. And who you got winning next week?
And the person who's going to take him out is Ryan.
And who you got winning?
He didn't knock me out. So the winner, oh man, caught me a little off guard. I think I really think Stephanie's going to bounce back. And look,
nice choice.
What last week is, and last week I saw Robert just go on a fucking heater, and I saw Stephanie kind of just on a bad streak. So I look at my players. I think Stephanie's a damn good player, and I think she's
nice choice,
that. Especially being out early. I think she's going to focus, and good luck, everybody.
100%.
Nice choice. All right, let's go with Andi.
Okay, first out, I'm going to go Michael.
Okay.
Wait, fake Marty?
Fake Marty.
Yep.
Fake Marty Michael.
I wonder why do you pick Michael?
It's personal.
Because he kicked everybody's ass with fake Marty, and I'm mad about it.
Oh, good answer.
That makes sense.
And I am going to pick Josue to win.
Ooh, good choice.
Okay.
Damn,
all right.
Damn, solid.
All right, Marcia.
Okay, so
I love how everybody's voice changes when they got to pick a bad one. Love it. I love this.
So since we're going with who is going to get out first, and I know that B has been on a fucking hot streak just since the duos, just with the way he's been playing and the little that I've seen. But I think it's his turn to get out first. So I'm going to say that he's going to go out first. And I'm going to choose Lee to win.
Oh,
interesting.
I have not seen Lee win like the way he was winning during the singles that I joined, which was the previous one. So I have a feeling both are due for, both of those. So we're going to still down and Lee to go up. So
Got it.
Thank you so much. I thank you.
All right, Chris.
Ah, man, this is gonna hurt me, and I hate this segment. But I want to try to win the segment for one, so I'm thinking about winning. So in order to think about winning, I have to put my feelings aside, and my host's feelings aside, and
Since when do you have feelings?
exactly.
Good one, Andy.
Oh man, I honestly think it's gonna be Gabe for losing.
Ooh, that hurts.
I know it does hurt. It does hurt.
Fuck you, Chris.
That's tough.
It does hurt.
He went out early last week.
I
Too.
hate this feeling too. I hate this feeling. But I honestly think Gabe is going to be first, and my winner is going to be Chris Saunders.
Ooh, interesting.
His bro.
Okay. Lee.
I've had to think long and hard about this one.
Are you thinking about Ryan's pick?
Wait, so you pick Ryan?
No, I don't pick Ryan. Ryan's my guess. Why would I pick Ryan?
You said you were thinking long and hard. Sorry.
I'm possibly going to pick him to win, but no, the first one out, I'm going to have to go with Will I Am, only because he hasn't been insisting.
Will.
And
he hasn't been what?
He hasn't adjusted yet. So he's been off for probably 6 months.
Two chapters.
At least 2 chapters. And the previous chapter 2 chapters ago was the 10 weeks. 10 weeks.
Yeah, the 10 week. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Been a while for him. So I'm picking Will. Now, nothing personal, just like Ryan said. And then my winner, surprisingly, is going to be Jesse. I think Jesse's going to.
My daddy?
Yeah, it's your dad.
Jesus Christ.
Jesse, he probably got one of the few people that's got the most experience. I think Ronnie played poker with Jesus, so he's going to have the most experience. But Jesse probably played with Jesus' younger brother, so
John Wayne.
exactly. So I'm going to pick Jesse.
Nice, interesting. All right, so my picks are, everybody can probably read the room and tell you who I think is going to pick the loser. So it's going to be Chris Saunders. Chris Saunders.
He mixed it up.
Wait, who's Chris Saunders? Is that
The white boy that's sitting next to you, Marty. Marcia, the white boy that's sitting next to you.
Okay, thank you. All right, cool.
Yeah, and then for the winner, I know this is gonna blow everybody's mind, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick Chris for the winner this week.
Chris who?
There's only another Chris. There's only one other Chris. What? Dickhead.
I'm surprised too, Chris.
Wow.
I can't.
Yeah. By the way, hey, remember what I told you, Lee? The pencil makes the decisions, bro. It's not me. So.
Oh, you did.
Oh, I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna be the first one out. So
I thought you took one of Chris's gummies for a second. That's your.
Hey, they're powerful. Ask Stephanie. Those gummies are no joke.
Yeah, no kidding. All right,
I thought we were throwing flags around.
Marty said he's gonna bring me the real shit on Thursday.
Yeah. Oh,
the Flintstone ones. They're hard and fun.
They're Flintstone.
Have we discussed the secret word of the day?
Oh, yeah. Didn't we?
We haven't been saying it.
Yeah, we have.
We've been throwing flags around the whole time.
I guarantee you we said at least 10 to 20 times.
Oh, we gotta say it more.
So if it gets out, then that means that Stephanie squealed on us and she's the one that tattletaled.
Yeah, Stephanie,
we're on to you, Stephanie.
She's my pick to win. She's gonna get it.
She said she don't leak shit.
You're giving her extra ammo.
All right, guys.
I still expect the words from y'all.
The word.
Oh, hey, we're playing inside we're playing downstairs inside. Okay.
What?
What does that even mean?
I have no idea. What
are you doing over there, Chris?
I don't want to put the lotion in the basket.
We're playing downstairs. We're playing in my house. We're playing inside. We're playing inside
of the garage.
So yeah, we're not playing in the garage because it'd be too hot outside. So we're playing inside.
It's gonna be nice out. Why don't we play in the garage?
It's gonna be 87 degrees outside.
We can't fit 3 tables upstairs though.
Yeah.
Downstairs.
Down here.
Everybody's voting downstairs, Chris.
That's what I literally just said.
He's saying downstairs, but inside downstairs.
Yeah.
Chris, I'll call the cops now so they just lay off.
Hey, that's a flag. That's a flag.
So we can have a cop join us. And it was a female cop too. She's kind of hot actually. But anyway,
Jennifer.
Thank God she's not listening. So are we in the garage or are we in your living room?
Yeah, my living room.
Your living room, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's different. I don't know how Camilla's going to feel about that, but that's
No,
different.
she's good. She prefers it. So
She likes to do it in the living room?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We already did it on a couch.
You guys have christened every room yet?
No, we did every room except my kids' rooms, of course, and then my office. We haven't done my office yet.
Oh,
Tonight on the Sacred Banister, fucking with Chris and Lee. Jesus
But
Christ.
As soon as we do it in our office, as soon as I do it in my office, I'll let you know.
anybody that's got kids, have they christened their kids' room?
No, never.
Yes, always.
Absolutely.
I knew Chris was the only one that didn't.
That-
I knew Chris was the only one that didn't.
you do that first when they're you do that first.
What do you think us Hispanics do when we throw the kids in our bed? Where do you think we go do it at?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell my wife. Ruby. I'm gonna tell my wife this.
The kids are like, "Hey, mom, dad, can we lay down in your room?" Yup, but you best
Yep.
believe I'm gonna use yours.
You married a Hispanic, Chris. What's going on?
I don't know. I think it's weird.
She's thinking her, but he's not. That's
Apparently, yeah. She's like, she's the weirdo in the house. Ryan?
Yes.
Have you christening?
You ain't getting away from this.
Yeah. Yeah, ask Ryan.
No comment.
What? What is it? What's going on right now?
Well, does it count that we're redoing our shower right now downstairs, so we're using the kids?
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
First of all, we're not talking about while we're reading them a bedtime story, guys. We're saying how with them not in the room for crying out loud.
I get that.
Oh.
Thank you. All right, Andy, you're not escaping this one either. I know Mike's listening, so
I don't have any kids.
I didn't say you had kids. I'm just saying
Your dog, you got
every room you got.
Yeah, no, I have not christened the dog crate.
You haven't the dog crate.
not on top of it, or sitting down on it.
Hey, if you ain't fucking on the dog crate, you ain't living.
If you're not on all fours in the dog crate, Andy.
Good night.
The film is rolling.
Not for this weird shit.
Just went from fucking PG to in
Oh my God.
So we confirmed that Marty and Marcia christened all their rooms.
What about
Bro, hey, I've been married for 24 years, dude. We talking about? Yeah. I've every room in every house I've ever owned.
Oh my
Every room.
Exactly, yes. I'm with you.
It could be day one or it could be week 365. It don't matter.
Exactly. I mean, as soon as the realtor leaves the house, basically.
Hell, it could have been a it could have been a Tuesday while the kids are downstairs making a sandwich. What if it is? Let's go.
I just showed Marty a home last week, and he christened that.
Christened that one.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we did.
Already a home,
Yeah, we
and
did.
You christened it with him? What?
No, he was keeping the builder busy while we were back there checking out the space in the closet.
The Harry Potter brother. Yeah, the magical room.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I have a Harry Potter closet.
I love those, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so we've officially lost Gabe's wife as a listener from that last segment.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, we I don't know how that came on. I don't know what idea that came from, but I don't know if that's going to make it to the final edit. But if it does, I'm sorry in advance to Gabe's wife.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for another chapter in our first episode of the podcast of our second chapter. Chapter.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, I hate chapter. I like season 8.
Flag on the play.
I like season 8. I don't know. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We love y'all. We miss y'all. Can't wait to see you Thursday. Tune in for next week's podcast as we go over the new standing. Hopefully the new people, hopefully the regulars are back up on top. And the other people are back in their normal positions. So if you don't join us,
You'll be able to sit in the room. Chris and the kids to your house.
I'll send money to get you a house.
Oh God, that's horrible. All right, bye, y'all. Have a good night. We'll see you later.
Bye.